Hello dear students, welcome to your English class. Today we are going to start a very important and interesting chapter of your supplementary book, chapter number 2, Deep Water by William O. Douglas. See students, before starting we should appreciate the work of the author, okay, and we should know about the author. So let's know about our writer, Mr. William. Mr. William was born on October 16, 1898. He was an American jurist and politician who served as an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. He was nominated by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. You may have heard this name, the President of America. Douglas was confirmed at the age of 40 and he was the youngest. Okay, he was one of the youngest justices appointed to the court. His term, means the time he worked, was lasting 36 years and 211 days, and it is the longest, this tenure, 36 years, 211 days, is the longest in the history of Supreme Court. So his more inclination was towards justice, politics and all, but in between he wrote certain books and all. So today we are going to have an extract from his autobiography. Okay, this is from his autobiography. So we are going to read in this chapter. Somewhere he has dealt with fear. In our life we used to have fear from something or other, isn't it? किसी ना किसी से हमें डर जरूर लगता है, चाहे वो पानी का डर हो, चाहे वो आग से डर हो, कई बच्चों को या कई बड़े लोगों को भी हाइट से भी डर लगता है, ऊंचाई से भी डर लगता है. सो ह्यूमन की लाइफ में डर होना is not unusual. So in this chapter the writer has discussed his phobia, his fear of water, how he overcame it. We're going to read and we'll enjoy. So let's get started, students. First we'll have the introduction. So he is Mr. William Douglas, whose story we are going to read. This lesson is an excerpt. Excerpt refers for extract from Of Men and Mountain, written by William Douglas. It is his biography. In the essay, he talks about his fear of water and thereafter how he finally overcame it. ठीक है, वो अपने fear के बारे में, जो उसको पानी से जो डर था उसके बारे में बात करता है और किस तरीके से उसने अपने fear पर, अपने डर पर जीत पाई. He talks about that. After he overcomes his fear of water, a great truth dawns upon him. He realizes that in death there is peace, but there is only terror in the fear of death. Very important line, isn't it? The people are worried. Okay, they panic. There is a chaos. Okay, they don't want to die. They are afraid of dying. But the writer says that once you are dead, you die. Okay, there is peace because you don't have to run behind anything. You're away from all the worries, stress. Okay, you just lie down in peace. You don't have to worry about anything. So once death is there, there is peace. But the fear, the terror is only when you fear of death only. आपको मरने से डर लगता है, मरने के बाद कभी डर नहीं लगता है. Therefore, one should overcome the fear. Now talking about the theme, the theme of your chapter, deep water. So something may get clear to you when we discuss the introduction. Okay, so this story revolves around the element of fear. डर के आसपास घूमती है, किसका डर? पानी का डर. और वो डर किसको था? हमारे राइटर डगलस को. How Douglas had to misadventure in water, making him obsessed with the fear of water, and how, with his determination and with the help of an instructor, he was able to overcome his fear of water. This we are going to read in the entire chapter. This is the theme of the story. Okay, this should be very clear to you that what is there in the chapter. It makes easy for you to answer because you know somewhere that what is there in the chapter. So we'll proceed further. We'll be discussing certain expressions which are given in the starting of the chapter, which are quite important, and you will come across once you start reading it. Okay, वो expressions, वो words हम पढ़ेंगे जो कहीं ना कहीं टेक्स्ट बुक में हमें दिए हैं. So first word which is given is treacherous. Okay, treacherous refers for unpredictable, जिसको आप predict नहीं कर सकते हो, जिसका आप अंदाजा नहीं लगा सकते हो. Not trustworthy. Danger. Okay, अगर मैं हिंदी में बात करूं तो कहीं ना कहीं इसका मतलब ये हो सकता है like the person who you can't trust, विश्वासघाती. बट यहाँ पे जिस सेंस में इसे यूज किया गया है वो है जोखिम भरा. ओके, डेंजरस. सो ट्रेचरस रेफर्स फॉर डेंजर, अनप्रेडिक्टेबल. सेकेंड इज subdued my pride. Subdued my pride refers for to lower the intensity of self-respect and confidence. जब कुछ काम करते हुए हम अपने सेल्फ एस्टीम को, सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट को थोड़ा डाउन कर लेते हैं विद एनी रीजन. ओके, रीजन कुछ भी हो सकता है. यहाँ पर लाइक व्हेन द नरेटर वाज लर्निंग टू स्विम, ही वाज क्वाइट हेजिटेट. ओके, ही डिडंट वांट टू शो हिज स्किनी legs to the other peoples who were there on the pool, but still, as he wanted to learn, he had to show himself naked and his skinny legs. So what he did, he subdued his pride. उसने अपनी जो respect थी, confidence था, उसको एक side में रख दिया, उसको कम कर लिया. So that what it means, to lower the intensity of self-respect. The third expression is flailed at the surface. Okay, धक्का देकर. Okay, पावर से जब वाटर के सरफेस पर आपको धकेला जाता है. So in English it refers for to strike or lash out vigorously. Vigorous is powerfully, forcefully. To strike or lash out vigorously at the surface of water while trying to come out. And the fourth one, fishing for landlocked salmon. Okay, salmon, a specific type of fish. So when you go for particular type of fishing at a particular lake, for this particular thing it is referred for fishing for landlocked salmon. Nothing typical about it. I will proceed further. Next is misadventure. It's quite common. Okay, you might have used it also. So what does misadventure refers for? It's an incident that turns out to be a disaster or mishappening. अगर हम हिंदी में बात करें तो इसका मतलब हो सकता है दुर्घटना और दुर्गति. Okay, so when something wrong happens, that is termed as misadventure. Adventure, and when adventure converts into something wrong, okay, it is termed as misadventure. Then we have bob to the surface like a cork. Here, C-O-R-K, cork. Okay, you would have seen in certain bottles we have a stick type, I would say, cap. Okay, that is cork, and it's quite light weighted. So when it is on the water, it floats. So what does it refers for? To float or show the characteristics of Beyonce as a cork in water. Water पर तैरने की जो characteristic है इस cork की, इसको symbolize किया गया है. Then we have curtain of life fill, a wonderful phrase. It refers like to indicate that life has ended or a deadly experience. And the last one, back and forth across the pool. Forth, forward, back, backwards. Okay, so it refers for like here it refers for the swimming of the narrator across the swimming pool from one side to the other. So students, these 8 expressions were given in the text and hopefully you got it. Okay, with the meaning. We'll start with our summary now. Okay, so when the story starts, our narrator has given his experience from a very young age. Okay, the narrator says that he had developed a hatred for water and water bodies because of an incident which had happened when he was 3 or 4 years old, when he was quite small. Okay, so he got this fear. How? He says that he had gone to California beach with his father, where a wave swept over him. He was terrified as he got buried in water and was breathless for some time. Okay, it was like he was just small. He was 3 to 4 years old. Okay, वो अपने पापा के साथ कैलिफोर्निया बीच पर गया था, जहाँ पर एक वेव उसके ऊपर आई, completely उसको अपने अंडर ले लिया, and for certain moment that small child couldn't breathe. So it gave a terrifying memory to him. Okay, उसके मन में उस वेव का, पानी का डर बैठ गया. After some years, at the age of 10 or 11, he had decided to learn swimming. Where? At YMCA pool. Okay, that incident took place. Okay, years passed, and when he was 10 or 11 years old, he decided that he is going to learn swimming. वो swimming सीखेगा, and he decided that he will learn it at YMCA pool, Yakima. Okay, आपकी टेक्स्ट में एक पिक्चर भी दी गई है याकिमा रिवर की, which was considered to be quite dangerous. Okay, and further we are going to explain that narrator's mother used to warn him many times. The narrator's mother had often warned him of the dangers of Yakima River, which she said was very dangerous, as many cases of drowning had taken place in the river. So she wanted that narrator should be away from that particular river. So the narrator considered the pool safe. Okay, which pool? YMCA pool, where he was going to learn swimming. So he considered the pool to be safe, as it was only 9 feet deep, being 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end. Also, there was one more characteristic. Okay, the drop was gradual. It was not all of a sudden. It was gradual, slowly. The narrator was conscious of his skinny legs, as I told you, like there was subdued. Okay, if you remember the second expression. Okay, so the narrator was quite conscious of his skinny legs, skinny body. He hated the idea of walking naked into the pool, but he calmed his pride and decided to pursue his intention He wanted to learn swimming anyhow. So the sight of the pool, when he reached the pool, reminded the narrator of his childhood experience. He somehow gathered courage and started learning swimming. He tried to copy others while trying hard to learn swimming. And after 2 or 3 days, like the same thing happened, and he was getting comfortable, but a misadventure happened with him at the pool. What happened? One day when he was at the pool, he was all alone. So he just sat over there, because he was not confident and he was not sure that he can swim alone. So what he did, he waited for others to come. So just then, a boy of good physique, round about 18 years or so, he walked in. He had thick hair on his chest, muscles on his legs and arms, and he picked the narrator and threw him into the pool. And it was obviously not a very good thing, because he didn't know how to swim. So the narrator landed in the water in a sitting position. And as he didn't know swimming, he swallowed water while going down. Though he was frightened, डरा हुआ था, but फिर भी he didn't lose hope. He managed, he planned, and he decided that once he reached the bottom, वो जोर से अपने पैरों से force कर ऊपर आएगा. That was the strategy which was taught to them when they were learning swimming. No doubt, when he was thrown in the water, he was afraid, but still he calmed his mind and decided what he was going to do. The way down took longer than he had imagined. It happens with us also, students. Like जब हम लोग किसी मुसीबत में होते हैं, डेंजर में होते हैं, या कोई क्रिटिकल सिचुएशन, क्रिटिकल टाइम हम फेस कर रहे होते हैं, तो उस समय टाइम बहुत धीरे धीरे बीतता है. एंड व्हेन वी आर हैप्पी, द टाइम passes quickly. So as he was in a very dangerous state, in a dangerous situation, so it seemed that he was going very slowly. It is like it is taking longer than what he had imagined. His lungs were about to burst because he was not able to breathe, but he mustered up his courage, his strength, and made a great jump upward. No doubt he had all his strength. He tried very hard, but it didn't give any result. He came up slower than he had expected. He tried many a times, but everything went in vain. He tried to shout also, but no sound came out. Only his eyes and nose came out of the water. As he was in water for a long time, he swallowed more water and almost choked. He was not able to breathe properly. And it was like as he was there in the water, his legs hung dead, almost like paralyzed. Jaan nahi thi. He was feeling that as if there is no strength. He again started on his long journey down. He didn't lose hope. He tried one more time. He tried putting in all his strength, but he felt as if he is in nightmare. Nightmare is bura sapna. So he considered that he is in a nightmare. His lungs ached and he felt dizzy. He was feeling sleepy because you very well know that when we swim, Okay, the exercise of entire body takes place, and swimming is considered to be a very good exercise if you want to lose weight or if you want to tone up yourself. If you go for swimming, it is the best exercise. So as this small child, okay, 10 to 11 years old, he was in water. He didn't know how to swim, but he was still trying. So he was quite exhausted, बहुत थक गया था, जिसकी वजह से he was feeling that he can sleep. Okay, his eyes were not properly open. Yet he remembered his strategy of jumping back to the surface once he hit the ground and moving to the edge of the pool to safety. But again the result was same. His efforts, okay, went unended, and when he realized that now there is no result, okay, he couldn't save himself, he relaxed. Okay, and slowly he was feeling that the blackness was gripping him. Okay, because he was not seeing any hope. उसको कोई आशा की किरण नजर नहीं आ रही थी. And after that he just went into unconsciousness. He fainted. After trying so very hard, he went in unconsciousness. Several hours later, he found that he was rescued and he was lying on the side of the pool and he was vomiting the extra water what he has consumed. He went back to home, but on that day he was quite upset, he was quite disappointed. The fear, okay, it was haunting him, and he decided that he would never go back to the pool because he got two bad experiences and now he got a phobia from water. So you want to stay away from water. Now, after a few years later, when he heard of the water of the cascade, he felt like getting into it. But again, he was remembered about his fear. It is said that whenever he was in water, whether wading or bathing, he was seized with the terror of his childhood memory. पुराना जो बचपन का डर था वो उसको याद आ जाता था, और जिस वजह से वो पानी में जो इंजॉय करनी चीजें होती थी वो इंजॉय नहीं कर पाता था. इवन दो वाटर यूज्ड टू टेम्प्ट हिम. ओके, ही वांटेड टू डू ऑल द वाटर एक्टिविटीज, लेकिन जो उसके साथ बचपन में हुआ उसकी वजह से वो सारी एक्टिविटीज नहीं कर पाता था. बिकॉज एवरी टाइम ही रियलाइज दैट इफ ही विल गो इनटू द वाटर समथिंग बैड विल हैपन टू हिम. उसके साथ कुछ ना कुछ गलत होगा. This water phobia stayed with him as years rolled by, and it destroyed his fishing trips and deprived him of the joy of canoeing, boating and swimming and all the other water activities. वो करना चाहता था, but water phobia, okay, पानी के डर की वजह से वो किसी भी चीज को enjoy नहीं कर पाता था. He tried a lot. Okay, he wanted to overcome this fear. So what he did finally, like in October, he decided to get an instructor to learn swimming. Okay, he said that nothing else will serve the purpose. I have to have an instructor and my teacher can only teach me, and मेरा जो फोबिया है, मेरा जो डर है, वो एक इंस्ट्रक्टर के इंस्ट्रक्शन से ही खत्म होगा. And he wanted to learn swimming. So he went to the pool and practiced 5 days a week, 1 hour each day. This was his schedule. The instructor put the way the instructor used to teach him. Okay, when the instructor was quite good, he worked very hard with our narrator William. Okay, what he did in the starting, the instructor put a belt around narrator and a rope was attached to the belt, and narrator used to practice swimming forward and backward. Okay, and it took him 3 months. Just remember students, है ना, long time. 3 महीने लग गए. किसके लिए? जो नरेटर के माइंड में, दिल में जो डर था वाटर के लिए, उसको निकालने के लिए. ओनली दैट फियर. ओके, फियर को निकालने में ही 3 months का टाइम लग गया. Till now they were not working on the techniques. They were working that how the writer can come above his phobia, his fear. It took almost 3 months. He started his journey, he started his training from October. After 3 weeks, the instructor taught him to put his face underwater and exhale, to raise his nose and inhale, and all the water activities and all the techniques, tricks which would be useful for the narrator while swimming. The instructor taught him. The narrator was made to repeat all the exercises hundreds of times, and slowly, steadily, the narrator was able to shed his fear of water, and for weeks he was made to kick his legs. In starting, he faced no doubt. Obviously, when you are having fear and you haven't practiced for many years, in starting you face problem. Your body is not so flexible. आपकी body को adjust करने में time लगता है. Same thing happened with our narrator. But once he was in the routine, okay, he started doing it more swiftly, in a relaxed manner. And next, when the instructor taught each and everything, okay, he taught him in piece by piece, and after that, when narrator perfected each part of the routine, then all the tricks, all the instructions, all the techniques, they were put together. So in April, Douglas was able to swim. See students, they started in October. Okay, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March, April, 7 months. Okay, so in April, Douglas was able to swim and dive. Means he had mastered his skills. He learned swimming, and the instructor was relieved now. Okay, because he had taught him whatsoever he wanted to teach. So once the training was over, the narrator was not sure. He wanted to confirm that could he swim in the absence of his instructor, or would he be terror-stricken again. So to confirm whether he would be terror-stricken if he was alone in the water, he wanted to try it somewhere. So he went where? He went to Lake Wentworth. There, when he was swimming in the middle of the lake, only one time he realized that he got terror. Okay, the same phobia returned. It was only one time. So somewhere the narrator was happy. He fine, I can overcome my fear, and I have also controlled it. But still he was not very sure. He had some doubts. So he wanted to clear all his doubts. So for that he tried his swimming skills at various places. He went to Tieton River. Okay, then he Kenrod Creek, and he swam in Warm Lake as well. So everywhere he tried, and he realized that now he had mastered his skill. He was thrilled, and he shouted that he had conquered his fear of water. उसने अपने डर के ऊपर, पानी का जो डर उसको था, उसके ऊपर जीत पा ली है. ओके, स्टार्टिंग में वो बिल्कुल श्योर नहीं हुआ. उसने जब he learned swimming, okay, he tried उसने बहुत सारी जगह पर अपनी स्विमिंग स्किल्स को ट्राई किया. ओके, अलग अलग जगह पर स्विम कर कर देखा, एंड एट लास्ट ही गॉट अश्योर्ड दैट यस, no more he is afraid of water now. So when he conquered his fear of water, he was quite happy. He realized that he has enriched with the experience. Okay, so the narrator felt like a winner, that he had finally conquered his paralyzing fear. जिससे उसको डर लगता था, उसके ऊपर उसने जीत पा ली है. He was very happy. He says that death is full of peace. This I have explained you in the starting only, and it's very important line in point of view with your examination. Okay, so you can like have it marked in your textbook. What he said? He says that death is full of peace, because after death you won't realize anything. Okay, you're not worried about anything. So life is full of peace. Death is full of peace. But the fear of death, मरने से डर लगता है, isn't it? So the fear of death terrorizes and makes one lose one's peace of mind. He vividly recalls Roosevelt's word. और Roosevelt ने क्या कहा था? He said that all we have to fear is fear itself. These were the words of Roosevelt, President Roosevelt. So his brush with death and the haunting fear of death intensified our narrator's will to live. His close encounter with death made him realize that how beautiful life is, and each and every moment should be cherished. हर लम्हे को fully utilize करना है, जीना है, optimum use करना है. That what he realized. So students, it's true that we should not be afraid of anything, and if we are, the same fear has to be tackled at the right time, in the right state. So this was your whole chapter. We dealt with the expressions, we discussed the theme and the summary. Okay, conclusion is that our narrator was afraid of water because of two bad misadventures. Later he realized that he should overcome his fear. उसको अपने डर पर काबू पाना चाहिए. So he started learning swimming from his instructor, and in 7 months he mastered his skill, and once he mastered, he was quite happy, and he realized that at right time we should conquer our fear. So students, thank you. Stay safe, stay home.